Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jim here, and today I just want to have a little bit of a discussion about what the Yu-Gi-Oh economics is, or I guess you could say the pricing of all the cards that will probably either come now or some cards that might rise in price, all that stuff. So obviously the big thing right now is even though they're kind of a dying thing, because I think they're slowly dying. They're still popular, but I don't think they're as popular as they were when they first came out. But I'm talking about hand traps. You got your Ash, you got your Ghost Ogre, you got your Nobel, your Dogwood, all that stuff. You got your Infinite Impermanence, even though it's a trap card, it's still a hand trap, basically. But either way, I think that truthfully, from what I can see from how Konami's doing it, is the fact that hand traps are just expensive. Think about any time a new hand trap is released. It's at least over $50, or at least $20 for one of them, and that's pretty high for a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I personally wouldn't buy a Yu-Gi-Oh card for anything more than maybe $5 for each. I like to get a play set, so then it adds up over time, so yeah. But yeah, hand traps like that, like Infinite Permanence, I'm pretty sure is still pretty expensive. I know I'm pretty sure Phantasme is expensive. Like the only hand traps that I think went down in price over time because they've been out for so long, they've been reprinted and all that other stuff, are Ash Blossom and Ghost Ogre. Ogre or Ogre. I call her either one, But I feel like that's kind of actually good because I think Ghost Ogre and Ash Blossom are very good hand traps, truthfully. And then even if you don't have access to Ash Blossom, which you should, or Ghost Ogre, and you don't want to pay for the Infinite Impermanence, the Phantasme, and all that other stuff, Effect Veiler is actually really good. Effect Veiler is kind of like an Infinite Impermanence at that point, And then, obviously, I'm not sure what the price range is on Call by the Grave, but I'm guessing it's probably it might go up in price since, we're seeing these rise in, even though they're not played as much, they're seeing the release of new hand traps. So I think Call by Grave is pretty, popular, and I think it might go up in price. Then, last card I want to talk about is, even though, they're really old well, actually, one of them's really old. Or maybe two of them, but any card that would get rid of a spell or trap, or spell or trap removal. You got your Twin Twisters, your Mystical Space Typhoon, your Cyclones, you got your Dust Tornadoes, even though nobody uses Dust Tornado because it just takes too long. But I feel like there's going to be a rise in prices on Mystical Space Typhoon and Twin Twister and all the other ones. Mainly maybe Twin Twister because I think that's one of the most popular ones. And then I think after that would be either Cyclone or Mystical Space Typhoon. But the reason I think that it will rise in price is because now we got Mystic Mining that came out in Dark News. So I feel like we're going to be seeing a rise in a lot of burn decks, and the way Mystic Mine works, it's basically a burn decks, like what they've been asking for so long, that now they finally have it. They have a way to stall you for the entire game and basically stop you from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And they just burn you out. Plain and simple. The card reads that when it's summoned, or when it's activated, it's a field spell. Basically, all your opponent cannot summon or attack with their monsters. So, or activate their, they can summon, but they cannot activate their effects or attack with them. So that's definitely a problem. And the only way that that card gets destroyed, other than trap removal or spell removal, is if your opponent and you both control the same amount of monsters. Also, it works against you if you, like, let's say your opponent has one monster and you have two monsters on the field. The effect goes to you instead of them because you have more monsters. So it's whoever has more monsters. But I think it's gonna work real well in burn decks, mostly because of the fact that even though like I had a burn deck, I have deck profile on it that had a couple monsters. You really don't need much monsters. You need cards like Onikai, I think that's what it's called, that like burns you for at least 500. You need cards like that will burn you for 500, then burn your opponent for 1,000. All those other cards. So maybe some magic cylinders. They're always good. People would run some dark bribes just because they don't probably want their Mystic Mind destroyed. So yeah, that's the situation we're in right now, and I'm not excited because I gotta go to my local Sunday, and I am probably going to do some scooping if I have to. You know what? That sounded really weird. Sorry, guys. But scooping, basically, you just pick up your deck and call it a game. You give your opponent the win if I'm up against a Mystic Mine. The one thing I did do to counteract that, I do have one card that allows me to sacrifice my own monsters in order to destroy cards on the field. So that might be helpful. And then I did also put into two Twin Twisters into my deck. So that might help, definitely. And on the other hand, like, I don't know what's going to happen with this. I don't know what we're going to see a rise in it. If people are realizing, like, I really don't think this would happen, but I kind of hope it does happen. People will realize how annoying and OP it makes people to have to play against these things. So, like, they just give up on playing them. I don't care if they go to a YCS or regional, but come on, we're at locals, and it's always annoying when you play meta at locals. I'm like, why? But yeah, I know, like, but yeah. On the other hand, I'm not going to like the card either way. That's just how I feel. But I don't feel like it's the most broken card in the world, considering that the way the meta is right now, people can set up these types of boards that, like, either have little to no out to it, so, like, that's pretty much game, or boards that you're allowed to maybe, like, target a card to get it destroyed, but then they have, like, a bunch of negations. They can't be destroyed by battle, can't be destroyed by card effect. They got dark bribes, they got other cards, they got all that shit. So, yeah, that's my situation. Do a little economics on what cards could rise in price. Also the fact of what my opinion is on Mystic Mine. So, yeah. Definitely, look out for my video on Sunday, and I will definitely be telling you guys if I had either won, lost, or even ran into any Mystic Mines, which I'm really hoping I don't run into them. But, yeah, that's it for the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. FemGem signing out. See ya.